Hi, everyone. Today, I want to show you how to do variations that have different prices and can link to different photos in the variation if you want to do a listing that has several choices that people can choose. So let's go over to Etsy and I will show you how to set that up. This is actually a pretty simple process. So let's say that you have a listing, you have a few colors, you have different sizes, whatever you want to do as a variation. You need to put the pictures up here if you want to link a picture to that variation. Now, you don't have to link a picture, but if it's a color or something like that, it might be good to do that for the customer so they can see exactly what they're buying. And then if there's a question later, it will show the picture of what they actually selected on the receipt. And you can say, this is what you asked for, and that's what I sent you. What you want to do is you want to put the pictures of whatever it is up here. I've just put 3 of my video thumbnails because that was available when I made this listing. Okay. And then you're going to have to go down and fill out the category at least, but fill out the rest. I'm just doing the category so that I can do this, go down to variations and click add variations. Now you might not have, based on what it is, you might not have the variation that you want from this list. If it's something that you want to just do something differently, just do create a new variation here. Okay. And then you can give it a name, but if you choose one of the ones they have, it will give you some options. I'm going to create a new variation. I'm just going to put picture in here. Okay. So we're going to click add, and now you can name the option. I'm going to say picture 1 and add picture 2 and add picture 3 and add it. Okay. Now, if these variations have different prices, you can click this one and it will set it up that way. But I'm going to leave all this unclicked and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. Click save and continue. And this is what you're going to see. Now, people can choose picture 1, picture 2, or picture 3. What I would do is then link the photos. Okay. So if you have different variations and people have to choose something specific, make sure that you have a photo in the listing photos that you can link to. So we're going to click link photos. And then here is a drop down and say, this is picture 1, this is picture 2, and this is picture 3. We're going to save it. And now these show up next to the variations. When people see it on the listing, that's what they're going to see. So they know which one they're choosing. This is really important if you have different phrases on a shirt or different colors, and you want people to make sure that they're actually choosing the one that they want to choose. Like I said, because people will choose what's a different thing and then they get mad at you. So make sure that you're linking a picture, and that will help out. If you do want to edit the variation and add a different price or something, let's say that I've got 3 and this one is more expensive than the other 2. You can click edit variations and put prices vary for each picture. Okay. Then we're going to update and this is going to show up. So we're going to say this one is $5, this one is $10. And this one is $5. Now, what happens here is Etsy will show the lower price and then it'll say a plus sign after it. So it means that there are variations available. The lowest price is $5 plus, which means there's something available that's more expensive. Do not use this in a scammy way. A lot of people do this to put like a really, really low price for something just to get people to click through because they see a low price. That usually doesn't help you too much because people are going to see the low price and then they're going to get mad when they see they have to pay the regular price for something. But just use this in an ethical way if you actually do have a different price. And sometimes you can use this like if you have a set. So let's say you have a hat, a scarf, and the set of both. So the hat would be one price, the scarf would be one price, and the set would be at the third price. So that's how you should use it. If you have a picture of the hat and scarf together in the first listing photo with a low price, people are going to get mad if they come through and they're like, I have to pay more for that. So it's up to you. I would use it definitely that way if that's the kind of thing that you offer. But if there's a way that you can break those out into separate listings and just have the single price, that's usually a better customer experience. So it's really up to you. But, if you offer the sets and that's something that you sell, then you have to do it that way because Etsy doesn't really give us a better option. So there's that. Now, let's say I want to do quantities. Okay, let's say I have 5 of the first one, 3 of the second one, and 1 of the third one. You want to click quantities vary for each product, and then this is going to show up. So then you can say, I have 5 here, I have 1 of these, and I have 2 of these. So that way it'll keep track of your inventory. So if one of them sells out, it will say sold out next to it when people click the variations box. I tend to go in and take things out if they're sold out and they're one of a kind, but if they're not, and you can make more of them or whatever, you can just restock it. That's the kind of thing too, that you can use that information. If there's one color, like if you have 4 colors of something and one color sells and sells and sells, you might want to do an individual listing for that and really optimize it just for those keywords for that color, because it could be that that's really the only color that people want that thing in. But that's a little bit more advanced than this. But basically that's how you set it up. And then if you do want to get rid of any part of it, you can go in here and unclick these and it'll take that out. And if you have a different SKU for each one, that's stock keeping unit. If you don't know what SKU is, it's just for your own information. You can put the SKU in there, update that, and it'll give you the place to put that. That's really for you. The customer doesn't see that, but you'll see it on the receipt or on the listing itself. But I'm just going to get rid of this and update that. Now, actually, let me edit variations because you can put in 2 variations. Okay, you can add another variation. Let's say I'm going to put style and we're going to put 2, add. Okay, so now there are 2. I'm going to click update and those will show up here, and that's another option. But I don't think that you can add more than 1. Let's check. No, you can add 2 variations. That's it. I mean, it gets to the point sometimes where you have too many choices and people just get confused and they don't buy anything. So try to keep it as minimal, the variations, as possible. I wouldn't do a super long list of things because that is, like I said, it's confusing for people. That's how you link everything up. If you then want to delete a variation, you go in here and just click delete. That'll get rid of that one. It'll leave the other one, or you can just delete that and click update and the variations go away. Okay, so that's a simple way to add the variations. Make sure that everybody has a picture of what they're actually choosing. And there you go. So leave me any questions. Give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. I will talk to you later.